How's it going, guys?
Dude, so we're going to fire off right here at the beginning. We're not going to talk about your race first. So we are over here spitballing about this World Supercross Series. Have you heard about this?
So I've heard about it. Justin and I have been talking about it a little bit. I've heard that it is pretty much, it's not possible unless you're on a factory ride. So it's kind of like GPs. It's kind of what I've heard.
Yes.
Yep.
From what we don't have much information. We just have whatever came out in the press release or whatever. So have you, so from what I understand there, it's going to be mostly privately funded teams a la like MCR and stuff. Have you wandered your way over to the MCR truck to be like, hey, heard you guys might be doing something with this. You got any interest in a nice privateer, nice Midwestern guy?
No, I didn't even know that. Wait, have you heard that NCR is going to do something with it?
I have seen a little bit of talk about it like on Twitter and stuff from Vital MX, which is Michael. We all know it's Michael Lindsay running that account.
Yeah.
Chisholm was saying something about, hey, how can I get in on this deal or whatever? And then the Vital MX account went back and was like, hey, talk to Genova about it or something. So I got to imagine.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, I got to imagine Genova's, I mean, he likes jumping in on weird random stuff like that. So I would imagine he's part of it if it's privately funded as well. So
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a tough thing to get into, but I mean, dude, I'm all about it.
That was my next question. Like, how do you feel about it? If you get the opportunity, are you in that shit in there like swimwear?
So wait, like I honestly don't even know what the schedule is. Like what dates have we got going on?
Okay,
I haven't even dropped any of that.
They
yet,
haven't dropped any of that. What we've heard in the press release is that the 2022 season is going to be in the fall/early winter. So essentially the same. It's going to be like the off-season stuff we have now. Now, whether that
then 100% I'm about that.
Now, whether that includes the off-season races that we have right now or not, we don't know any of that information. Then supposedly the 2023 season is going to be, what did we say, June through October,
something like that,
is when the schedule is going to be set for. So essentially the same exact time as the outdoor series. So that creates some interesting stuff. And also what we know so far is that the teams are going to be required, like Formula One, to have 2 450 and 2 250 riders on the track every single race, barring obviously a catastrophic something on a race weekend. But outside of that, week in and week out, it is going to be 2 riders 250, 2 riders 450.
Which means you always have to have a guy on standby just in case somebody gets hurt.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true. So is that how the GP guys do it?
No, that's how Formula One does it, because the group that is putting a lot of money into this group, the Saudi group, that's how Formula One, they always have a guy on standby just in case something happens. So he is under contract the entire year. But me and Travis were talking about this before we started the show. The problem is that guy may never actually even race. Now, he's getting paid no matter what, but he might actually never see the racetrack.
It's no different than Phil in JGR. They do the same thing in NASCAR, and it works pretty damn well with Phil.
Yeah, but there's also some different stuff, though, that like the way Formula One does it, if that's their program they're going after with these guys.
Gotcha.
Needless to say, it's interesting.
I mean, honestly, it could turn into a really good deal.
Yep.
I'd be all about it, because then you can go American Supercross and then go World Supercross.
Mm-hmm.
Just get out of outdoors.
Yep. So, I don't know. It's interesting, man. I would also...
I guarantee... Sorry.
No.
I just totally interrupted you. But I was going to say, I guarantee 90% of the 450 field would love that idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So, needless to say, I would definitely make sure that my nose was poked into Rocky Mountain, MCR, I don't know who else throughout the pits.
I don't know if Team Solitaire's got enough cash.
I don't know if they do
unless
either.
the Nuclear Blast is just putting up a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, right. But maybe like Hep Suzuki, Twisted Tea.
I was going to say, but here's the thing. They're going to get $1 million a year to do this.
Yeah.
On top of, from what I understand, logistically, the actual promoters are taking care of it. So they don't have to actually pay to put the bikes in the crates and ship them or whatever.
Club actually might be involved.
I was
going to
say,
because now that Muck-Off is involved.
Yeah.
Like all these private teams, I would definitely have my nose in and around and make sure they knew who I was until we find out some more info on this.
I've heard that each team has to pay X amount of dollars to even become a team, and then things are provided for them. So it's not like
they got to buy into it.
Yeah, that
which is like how
gotta,
Formula One works.
That's what I've heard, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, that could be too. Like I said, I don't know. When the press release came out, it was $50 million for the next 5 years for 10 teams.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
So, yeah. But anyway, okay. Enough of the World Supercross talk until we get some more info here. Tell us about your Daytona race here, Mr. Kev.
Piss poor if you ask me. Just quite unfortunate. I sent you that video. Did you get the video?
Yeah, I did. With you tipping over into that tough block there in that corner.
Kind of. So, LCQ didn't get my normal Kevin Moranz start, but I still came into the second corner like 6th, 7th, and coming over the. It might get loud again here in a jiffy, but coming over like the scrub jump, I was on the inside of Cross. He had a little bit of a wheel on me, but I had the line more or less, and I planned on just kind of trying to stick in the line. Well, I ended up hitting a braking bump, which then tossed my rear end off the ground. Wasn't able to brake, so Cross and I made we collided, which I didn't really plan on doing, and hit hard enough to the point where it took him out on the outside, and then it pushed me over the tough block on the inside. I would have been all right. Yes, I kind of went over the bars, got right back up, was getting ready to go, but my shifter had punctured through the cover of the tough block and was lodged inside of the tough block. So I had to sit there and try to wiggle it out and get it out and whatnot. By the time I got going, I was more than probably 10 seconds behind last place. And then just came back as far as I could and ended up, I don't know, like 12th or something like that. So rode really well in the LCQ after the fact, but that kind of stuff's not acceptable. That was a pretty rookie mistake by me on the first lap when I was in probably a pretty good potential position. So really wish I could redo that LCQ over, but part of racing.
What did you think of the track itself? Like the layout, the dirt, all that? Is this your first Daytona, or did you race there last year too?
No, I raced there last year. Last year was my first ever round on a 450 there last year.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one I hole shot at the LCQ and then faded to 6th or something like that.
Okay.
But overall, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a little bit more tame of a track than it was the last year. Definitely still had some gnarly sections and whatnot, but when it comes to just like the pure roughness, I didn't think it was as bad.
It looked like it seemed pretty one line. Do you feel like it was one lined when you were coming through the pack, or were you able to make some moves?
Yeah, I would have to agree, because like I was stuck behind a couple kids for two and a half, 3 laps, that I shouldn't have had problems getting around. Only place, yeah, I should have. Like the only really good place to pass was either that long rhythm after the finish line, or because after that it was goat trail through the mechanics area. Everybody was kind of going inside. I even banked around the outside, right coming into the mechanics area, which was fast, but everybody funneled to the inside of the next corner, more or less, at least in the LCQ. Then everybody kind of tiptoed around the inside of the next one after that little rhythm on the off-camber deal. And, yeah, all the way to the whoops, it was pretty much one line. So you can get creative if you can get around somebody. But, yeah, I just struggled a little bit. So I would have to agree with you.
Okay. Anything else about the track or his race that you guys got?
No.
No.
I didn't watch all of practice, and I just didn't get to see him too much in the main. I saw where he went down in the LCQ, but
yeah,
like I said, I didn't get to watch much of him yet last night. So
what was your heat race like? Because you were just 1 spot out, 2 spots out.
So yeah, pretty much. I mean, we had a little bit of a miscommunication on the pit board because I didn't know where I was to an extent. I was told,
damn it, Chris,
9th at the beginning. No, it was actually my dad.
Oh.
So
damn it, Dad.
So my dad was there. No, well, he couldn't. Like the live timing wouldn't load for him.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we don't have headsets, which is one thing I really need to get on top of. I've tried hitting up couple radio companies, but haven't got anything solidified. Yeah, long story short, just didn't really know what place I was in. I got 9th, 10th, and then I saw all of a sudden like 14th, and then I was like, well, I'm just kind of confused. But I think I ended up like 12th in the heat race, and then LCQ just did not go the way I wanted it to go.
Kev's just trying to do basic math in his head during the heat race. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
So how was your week in Florida? What'd you do? Something cool? Did Starling have
Go
the
to
track?
Razzles, bro?
Starling have the track at his house? Was it awesome?
I'm interested in that.
No, he didn't have his. No, he doesn't have a track at his house anymore.
Boo.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've all seen
But
the movies.
no, other than that,
Dope.
just did a couple bike rides and got one day of riding in at a buddy at his place. I think it's CJ's. He owns a cycle shop down here, and did a little bit of riding on his little backyard track, which is kind of more of like a 65, 85 kind of track, but it was still sandy. Kind of got me at least in the realm of slippery, sandy kind of stuff. And then, went racing.
God, I'm blank.
Oh my God,
I
this
had a
fucking
follow
guy.
up there, and then I just
Wow.
fucking brain faded so
Wow.
hard.
This
Damn.
fucking guy.
Jesus.
Oh God, did we lose a GoPro this week?
No, we did not. Thank goodness.
Thank God. Jesus,
Still trying to get a hold of GoPro to see if they'll replace one of them for us.
Yeah, they should just mail you like 6 or 7 of them. And be great.
For real.
Fucking hook it up. So
Did you boys go up and down the strip or anything after at nighttime? You guys go check all that out, or you guys just get in the van and get back to business?
Well, the main events or whatever. Okay, so obviously I wasn't in the main event, unfortunately. But as soon as my LCQ ended, I haven't been able to do a whole lot of bike work like at all this season.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately we washed the bike. My dad and I ripped the swing arm apart, the linkage apart, rig grease, all that stuff. Obviously, because we just had a sand race too. I wanted to get clutch, chains, sprockets, grips. Like I wanted to do all that, which we didn't have time to do. Literally almost any of that. By the time we got everything washed, ripped apart, re-greased, we only were able to get the swing arm and the linkage. Wanted to do the steering stem, so that didn't even happen. Chain sprockets didn't even happen. Clutch didn't happen. So I've got a lot of work to do in Detroit. But yeah, long story short, we were out pretty late.
what's
yeah, didn't
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead. Nope.
What's the plan this week, man? You just driving up north here or what?
No, so I'm staying at Justin's right now. I think he's leaving Wednesday, and then Sater and I fly out Thursday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So yeah, we're flying up for this one.
Sweet.
What are you sending the bike with, Starling?
No. What'd you say?
Or the
Starling.
Starling? Yeah. That's,
I thought you said Star. I was like, I wish.
oh yeah. Fuck.
KTM in the back of a Yamaha rig. Nice.
Well, we're
So,
hearing Chisholm snuck his way into that somehow, but
the next level racing team. That's like who's been taking my stuff around.
okay.
since round
I
one.
guess I didn't know that.
Is that
Yeah,
like is that
Kind
the
of Chris's deal.
is that the red line deal or is that something different?
No, that's something different. So
So-
I'm with Redline for what is it? I think it's 10 out of the 17 rounds.
Oh,
that
okay.
They will be there, and I'll be pitting with them. But I'm a part of the next level team, which they are taking my stuff to all of the rounds, and then I'll more or less just push my bike from their trailer over to the Redline trailer when Redline is there.
Oh, okay.
Travis, I feel like you should know this.
Well, so I do
What?
watch the vlogs and I see the next level stuff, but I guess I just haven't asked to be like, what is the deal with the next level stuff? What is the next level thing? Because I know it's like you and Starling, and I don't know who the fuck else is involved in that.
No.
What is the situation with that?
No, Starling's not a part of it,
Oh,
but
boy.
it is.
Wow, I'm
me,
way off
Freddie,
base.
This is great.
Me, Freddie Noren, John Short, was Van Martin before he got hurt, and then we got a couple other. We got like Greason, Devin Raper, Ty Freehill. I think that's actually the extent of it. Is those also we have all those guys that are a part of it, and it's more or less just a bunch of privateers that kind of bought into the little program to get the trailer from race to race.
Oh, okay.
With,
Basically, you guys
the bike, the parts, the gear.
You guys kind of got together and made your own TPJ, I guess you could kind of say.
Ooh.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you tell him? Maybe he already knew. Like after we got done with the Brees conversation.
Oh yeah, yeah. Brees is doing the TPJ thing.
No, did you tell him about like? Never mind. We won't go into that.
Okay.
We need to go.
Yeah, you talked to me about it after.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Anyway.
I can only imagine what it was talked about, so we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. We got a couple weeks. We're gonna see you here. So, anything else you guys got?
No, man. What's
You guys
that?
will be there this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be here.
All
We'll
right,
be there.
good.
I say we'll be there Saturday morning, man. So yeah, but you're gonna have to come in the stadium, and we'll have to meet you because there's no fucking
Not getting a
pits
test.
that we're not obviously getting tested to go in there. So yeah, so we'll have to meet up in the stadium sometime between practice and the night show or something. So.
Alrighty, man.
So yeah, maybe hang out after. I don't know. Are you flying out Sunday morning or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to be in town for a little while after because like we're driving back and forth cuz it's only a couple hours, but we're not sitting in traffic after the race. So
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah.
I think a little MGM action.
I was say no, we're what's the other one that's right down there?
Motor City?
Yeah.
That's a
no,
shithole.
not Motor City. Is that the one that's right downtown by like the Greek?
So, Kev, what's the goal for
Probably
Detroit?
Greektown.
Oh yeah, Greektown. Yeah, that's where
Well, these two assholes talk about casino.
What? We're
Well,
talking
we're
about
trying to see what Kev
I
wants
was
to
gonna
do
say,
after.
we're
We're going to
firing
have
up.
some
We're talking
nightlife with
about-
the man.
Oh God.
I mean,
Anyways.
yeah, we're gonna go in the Greektown casino. And
We got
hang
one of
out
his
for a little bit
sponsors coming into
afterward.
town with us. Wink, wink.
What?
So that means never
What'd he
mind.
say?
Never mind.
Nothing.
Look, we're going to the Greektown casino after the race, bro. Be there or be square.
I'll be there so I can spend my my Moto Aftermath bonus money.
Hey, no, yeah, I'm into that.
These
Spend
whole
Travis's
shot-
money.
these whole
It's
shots that we're
either
about to rip.
you just walk in there and
Wow.
we put our balls on the crossbar pad.
I am glad
We either do
everyone-
red or we
Kevin's
do
just-
black. You
Kevin's
pick
just
red
great.
or black,
That
and you
bonus
either
money.
double it or lose it.
That bonus money.
I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
everyone thinks I have all this money.
Not talking about the Patreon money. Talking about the bonus money.
The ball.
I-
'Cause Kev's gotta-
The bo-
I'm putting that. I'm putting that on myself because Kev's got to start doing better in what he's doing.
The bonus money better include a lot of. Yeah, I'd like to thank my main sponsor, the Moto
So-
Aftermath show, on that fucking.
So what's the bonus
on
money
the-
look like if Kev gets inside the top 15? Like what's that look like?
Look, the bonus money.
So we've technically already done that on paperwork. So that bonus has never hit.
Oh.
I haven't gotten a bill for that top 15 bonus.
Man.
Nor do I remember this discussion on a
players.
top 15 bonus.
Our man
okay?
Travis here is going to have to go
Waffle.
get an insurance policy on you.
I am.
Oh,
I got to
God.
call Lloyd's of London this week here.
Look, man, just use it as a write-off.
Look, man, we might have some casino money for if we win the LCQ or like we're top qualifier and we drop our Moto Aftermath show TLR coding.
Actually, shouldn't it be more?
Sponsored
Hang
by-
on, I got it. Here's what we do.
on the microphone in the stadium. Yeah.
Kev earns the bonus money,
Oh boy, here we go.
but you don't give it to him unless he gambles it in roulette.
I was gonna say, shouldn't Kev actually make more money for just
I'd be
making
down
it
for
straight
that.
through the heat race and not
You
winning
hear
the
the man?
LCQ?
Did you hear the man?
No,
He's down.
Oh well, see, no, there should be more money because I need the names
Oh.
said.
But it's also more of an accomplishment to
true.
go
Which is
straight
why
through
we need him
I
on
get
the
it.
top of the board of B practice
Oh,
there, or
oh.
we need him, winning that LCQ so he can name drop on the mic in the stadium.
Or he just, top of the board in practice.
Yeah.
He wins the heat, or
Although
whole shots the heat race, whole shots the main.
In all fairness,
Yo, I thought I had the whole shot in the heat race this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Until
Yeah.
Matt Carath and I locked bars and we both went off track. I was
God,
so
that's
bummed.
got to be scary going right toward that fucking crowd.
Yeah, considering so many people do it every year.
They're right there.
you just see the wall.
yeah.
Carmichael style, just dragging across the pavement.
God. Anyway, all right. Anything else for Kev?
Just obviously the goal is to make it in the main this weekend, but what's the goal, Kev, for Detroit?
Yeah, main event, nothing less.
Okay, good.
Literally.
Wow,
What
that was
do you-
a very in-depth question there.
Well, hey
Look,
man,
man,
we
it's
got
just-
we
I
got
don't-
Chiz out. Chiz is out. Then that's a better whole shot.
Chiz is out?
That's true. He's going to Star, filling in.
What?
Yeah, this is the conversation we were going to have later. Kev,
Yeah.
what were you in?
I'm so
Okay,
good.
I didn't get to watch second practice. What were you in time qualifying?
20th.
Okay, so that's 2 weekends in a row, top 20. What? Nope, go ahead.
Well, no. So I was sorry. Correction. I was 20th after A practice, and then like Marchbanks obviously went a little faster than me and a couple other guys, so I ended up 23rd overall.
Okay, all
That's
right.
still, dude. That's an improvement. Yeah.
Still good. Yeah.
All right, cool. I was just wondering because me and Travis were talking about that, and I just didn't know because I didn't get to see second practice. So, that's got. I mean, I know that you want to be closer, inside the teens and stuff, but that's got to be a little bit of a confidence boost just now considering.
100%.
Okay, yeah, where you were at the beginning of the year,
like
and now you're getting closer.
Yeah, exactly, and knowing going into the heat races, like, I'm within. Well, I was 23rd, but realistically, like I know with my race capabilities, I'm within the top 22 fastest dudes on the track, so I need to make it happen.
Exactly.
So that's why it's mad disappointing when I don't do it.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Of course.
All right. Cool.
Nope, I got nothing else after that.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Kev, man. We shout the Patreon out real quick because I know we got to get that Patreon love.
Sure. Oh, for sure. You know what I mean? But no, that's actually starting to build. So we're doing good. If people want to jump on board, it helps us get to the races, helps keep Sater coming to the races and the vlog happening. Moranzmafia.com. If you just go straight to it, you might have to type in www.moranzmafia.com. Fill in a little information. You guys will get a text, join in, and all proceeds go back to paying for flights, hotels, Sater, everything that we have going on within our program, including parts and whatnot, which we seem to keep going through. So, go check it out. It helps us quite a bit.
So everyone that watches the show, go do it.
Always. Well, I didn't hear what you said, but always keep on top of the vlogs every week.
Everyone in the show that watches it, go do it.
Sharing is caring.
Nope.
And growing is showing.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, thanks, Kev. We appreciate you coming on, buddy. And we will see you this weekend in Detroit.
Yeah. Call me back as soon as you get done with the podcast. We talk a little bit more.
All right. Sounds good.
Later, brother.
Later, man.
All right, bye.